Yo, what is up, everybody? As the Ohana boys, we are back after a little bit of a hiatus. We took a couple weeks off, been busy with set champs, and honestly, we have a lot to go over coming up into Indianapolis. So, yeah, how have we been?
I've been doing good. I won a set champ. I topped a couple set champs. Just had a good time. And then I got bodied in the last set champ I played. So it's just the nature of the beast, the nature of the season.
I have
Yeah.
not done any set champs. I'm waiting for the end after we get back from India to focus on set champs.
Yeah, definitely. Yeah, it's been definitely interesting. A lot to talk through, I know, with the market of Lorcana, but let's go just kind of jump into set champs first, because I think that's what's been fresh on everybody's mind that has been going to set champs. Kind of a weird balance between practicing for core for set champs while also really focusing on the DLC, which is going to be Infinity format. So a bit of a split focus, and you can really kind of tell that in these set champs where before you kind of had people, this is the deck that I'm really going for. Whereas for the people that are going to indie, it kind of feels like they're, oh, I'm going to play something that I know does okay and not put too much stress into it.
Yeah.
So, Corey, if you want to go over kind of how you did at set champs, I know you took one completely down, winning it out. So just let us know what you played there, and then what you kind of went into the other ones, because I know the last one was a little rough in the matchups.
Yeah. So I mean the core format's like still like dogs is number one. And then like Amber, Emerald, Toys, people are saying is probably number two. And then you got yellow, purple, you got blue, green, all the normal usual suspects. Blurple, obviously. But I knew I didn't have time to prep. So the first weekend of set champs, I said, I'm turning my brain off, playing dogs. The easiest deck to play. It's good. I don't have to think a lot. I go, whoop, whoop, doop, Eleanor is good. Yeah, that's the first one. I top 8'd, and then I just lost the dog's mirror because the dog's mirror is 90% of the time who sees under the sea first, or successfully under the seas their opponent first.
Yep.
And then I ran it back, and I saw under the sea first in my dog's mirror. So I just did. I mean, that's kind of how it went. I did have a funny match. My opponent was playing his version of like the Michael Vick dog deck that won CCS, and it was like, this deck just doesn't lose to dogs. And then I won 2-0.
Proceeded to lose to dogs.
He was like, I've never gone that side of my deck, and I was just like, yeah, it just happens like that sometimes. Like, I opened really well, and he didn't see the cards he needed to answer the dogs cards, so I was like, that was fun. And then I squeaked one out against Blurple in top 8. That was close. And then it kind of just went on from there. And then I switched it up because I was like, all right, I already won. Time to chill and play something that I think is a little bit more fun, and is just kind of bodies dogs and other aggro strategies, because we went to Comic Monster, which is the last time we went there, it was a bunch of aggro and like very little control. And then this time it was like 50-50 split aggro control, but there was a lot of Blurple. And the blue red action deck does not do well in the Blurple. So I was like kind of dirtling, played Blurple round 1, or no, I played blue green round 1, lost because I can't beat that control. And then I played purple steel, and he went 7 characters wide, and I quested my Robin Hood and hit Spooky Sight, and all of his characters were 3 or less. And then game 2, I mulliganed Spooky Sight back because I was like, that was unfun. Let me not play unfun cards like that, right? And then I drew it off for my turn. My turn I was going to 6 ink. I drew it again. He had 7 characters on board again. So I was like, I kind of just have to, I guess. And then I Spooky Sighted 7 characters into his inkwell. That was pretty brutal. Played Blurple against DJ. He slow played me. I fell asleep and then got the dub.
Whoa, no, that was a quick round.
Hit you with the ping opponent. Hit you with the ping opponent. You didn't respond, so you took the win. Got it.
Yeah, and then I played against Amber Ruby toy control deck. My opponent, when I say it was painful, I even had backup Robin Hoods. I had all the Robins and all the Hoods, and they were all there. And every time I played one, it got Headless Horseman, it got Grab Your Bows, it got everything. I was tilted because I was like, oh man, I get to play against an aggro toy deck. Nah, that's toy control, and I literally got game 1. They went like Woody into something, and I was like, sick. I have a Firefly Swarm, so I get the Firefly Swarm to Woody. Play this other 1-cost action, pump up my Tipo to trade into their 2/2, and then clear the board, and we're at an even game state. And I was like, sick. Man. Play Robin Hood, Headless. I was like, cool. Play second Robin Hood, play Headless, or play Headless, play 1-drop toy. And I was like, sick, Shark. And they were like, Sid. And I was like, all right, sick. That's cool. We're all having fun. The next game, I was like, Robin Hood, and they're like Horseman, and I was like, Shark, and they're like Horseman Strikes, and I was like, second Robin Hood, and they were like, Horseman, so you can grab your bow, and I was like, yeah, eventually I'll get to play the game, But yeah, that's just the nature of the beast. Sometimes you have good matchups, sometimes you have bad matchups. It was a lot of fun still. Played yellow green toys. One game won and they scooped the match. So then I got to watch Tanya go all the way to the finals while DJ was still playing his top 8 match. So we're there pretty late.
Yep. Yeah, and I was able to do 2 set champs, I think it was. One at Dragon's Horde, and I went in because I know you mentioned you played Amethyst Steel. Amethyst Steel completely this set has dropped off.
Yeah, it completely.
Yeah. I hate to say not playable, but it's not a tier 1 deck. I wouldn't even say a tier 2 deck. And which is sad because that's what I had sleeved up on about a couple hours before my first set champ that I was going to attend. And so I swapped out my steel cards for sapphire cards, and I played Blurple, which I've never played Blurple before. And overall, Blurple, it's not that difficult a deck to pilot. In especially the dogs matchup, I know like Corey was giving me some pointers because he was watching. I made it to finals in Dragon's Horde set champ, and against dogs, you kind of have to have everything go right because already it's not the best of matchups for you. And yeah, when they see just the whole curve into Eleanor and they just pop off, there's not much I can kind of do about it. And yeah, Eleanor is just an insane card. So ended up being runner-up in that one, but I was able to replace, as you all saw me getting made fun of for borrowing a giant card from a friend. Shout out DJ Big Russ. I was able to win my own card for getting second place, so I got the Elsa Spirit of Winter. And then I played in the Comic Monster one, played Blurple again, and was able to make it to top 4, losing to blue-green control. I can tell you right now, Milo and Merryweather, the warded characters are really annoying to deal with. And
Double Ink Geyser.
I'm not going to lie, it's probably one of the times that I wasn't rude to my opponent at any time, but I was visibly frustrated with, and it was also really late, and I was tired. I was just ready to get out of there. So
We saw the second Eaton guys would come down and said, "I think it's time for rotation."
yeah, I was like, "What's that from?"
Oh man.
And yeah, when he ink-eyes me a second time, I was like, I'm not shuffling. Or no, there was one point where I was like, if you ink-eyes me again, I'm not shuffling my ink. Well, again, I'm just scooping. So yeah, it didn't go
It gets
very well.
reprinted.
It went to I cry. It did go to game 3, but yeah, ended up losing in top 4 there. But yeah, overall, fairly fun time. A little bit of a side quest, it felt like, from the main focus, which has been Infinity. So trying to definitely keep ourselves sharp when it comes to what the metagame looks like for Infinity. Since we're leaving for Indianapolis, we'll be on the road in
Thursday.
In 48 hours. We'll be on the road. So yeah, definitely looking forward to that.
Yeah, set champs is nice to take a break, like from Infinity grinding, because like in Infinity, there's like a lot of broken stuff that you got to like worry about, and in Core, there's still broken stuff, but like not nearly as much. It's all kind of like way more scripted than it is in Infinity, which I think just goes to show that like the game's developed to become more healthy, because like the power creep we saw in like the first like 3 or like 2 sets 2 through 4 was like immense. So like now we're like, I think post rotation the game is going to be like wide open and a lot of fun to play. I know a lot of people don't like wide formats. I'm one of those people, but it always reduces down to a triangle format at the end of the day, with like a few outlying decks that kind of like have good matchups into 1 or 2 of the meta calls, similar to Infinity, where we have the big 3 oogie boogies, and then you kind of have like decks that have good matchups into 1 or 2 of the 3, and then just hard lose to the other ones.
Yeah. And we did, when it comes to set champs, outside of the core meta, we did get a bit of a, I would say still a surprise, when set champ promos, we already knew the Woody was going to be desirable, but I don't think, at least I can speak for myself, I didn't think it was going to be that expensive and desirable. Kind of going alongside, I guess, the Buzz iconic, which has boomed, as anyone in the space probably watching knows that that card has gone absolutely insane.
How much was the last PSA 10 sold for?
Oh, PSA 10, like almost 18. I know Raw, it's like 6,000 or something like that.
And then the black label sold for 130.
It was at 130.
Did it sell?
I don't know if it sold, but I know World Class Cards has one posted for 130, and I know there was an auction that was over 100K.
Because the last time I saw it was like 80. They were like trying to get 84,000 for it, but like there was no official comps or anything. So I'm assuming that's what it was. That's nuts.
It was pretty wild though.
That's whole card right there.
The whole market is just insane. I think I was talking to some friends that have been like card vendors for a while and stuff, and they're like, it's starting right now with like modern, like the current set because of the Buzz, but inevitably it'll just start trickling down to like, oh, what about the older cards that aren't still being printed? So inevitably, like Chapter 1 and Chapter 2, those like cards that are way out of print cycle, all those things will start shooting up too. And then you get those fancy box behind you being like an $800 box for some reason right now is just absurd. But
people want it though, and people are going to buy it.
And if anyone wants this, I'll be at DLC Indianapolis. It's up for sale. You give me $800, I give you this box.
You let me know, I'll pull mine too. I got an extra.
Yep. We'll give you a deal. Instead of 1 for 800, we'll give you 2 for 1,600.
No. Deal.
$15.95. So I'll take the $5 hit on my end. But no,
I mean, it's insane. A lot of the cards I was talking at, of course, Ashton's hearing it because she has a lot of the princesses, and she's just like, "That Ariel is how much?" I don't think I could sell it though. Yeah, the red area was like what, 15 or 12 or something like that.
15. I sold mine for 1,500,
and I think some people have been up to 1,800.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
she wants it, so she wants to keep it, and I respect it because I'm just like, I'm not gonna tell you to sell it.
It's one of the best.
That's why I still have this guy.
Well, yeah, like, I mean,
I was like $800 something. Like, I want to get rid of that thing. And Tanya's like, no, Eeyore's my favorite. And I was like, all right, fine, I'll put it back. I'll put it back in the binder. I mean,
it's the same thing with like I have the Beast, and it's like 350, and I'm just like, I like that Beast a lot. And Ashton bought it for me, so I was like, I definitely want to keep it. So I was like, nah, I'm good. There's certain cards where I'm just like, I'm good.
Yeah. Like, that's how I'm gonna be whenever we like get like an IP. Like whenever Ollie comes out, like I don't care how much the iconic is. That
they're keeping
it's staying. It's staying in my stuff. I'm gonna grade it. Whatever I got to do is gonna be in my collection.
Yeah, that's just like.
But if I pull a Buzz, immediately it's gone.
Oh yeah. I mean, I love Toy Story, but you kind of have to. It's almost like you have to kind of pick one IP to be like, like right now mine is always going to be Hercules. So I got all the Hercules Enchanteds. The Hades is my favorite character in all of Disney. So I unfortunately, after a lot of cases, did not pull the Hades iconic, but I bought it when I thought it was a good deal at like 600. And then it dropped down to like 400, and I was just like,
"Oh, but look at it!
I made a mistake."
But
now it's like 1,600 or so, 1,500, and so I'm not selling it.
None of this unless it got to advice, by the way. None of this is financial advice.
You're talking to a bunch of gambling addicts.
But it's even crazier. Like now, their stores are like limiting their Lorcana, which was like 2 weeks ago. There was no limit on Lorcana.
Yeah, never.
I've never
other
seen
than
that
Target.
For Lorcana. Yeah, it's like Target.
Lorcana just got hit as like a stray from the Pokemon and One Piece and whatnot.
But now, like, there's shops that are like, 6, and it's just like, I get why, but it sucks.
Yeah, and I kind of mentioned this like whenever I was talking to, I think a couple, like whenever we finally were like on Ohana Boys, so when we were finally getting ready for like the first like Pixar cards to come into the game, and I was like, I think you think Disney adults are crazy. Just wait until the Pixar fans hit the game. And I mean, that combined with good advertising for Toy Story 5 and releasing it kind of like alongside the set, and then it having really good sales, like it was inevitable that like the TCG like herd was going to migrate eventually.
Yeah.
So, and then if you look at like a lot of the IPs getting, or like a lot of the cards getting bought out, what is it? It's every Disney adult's favorite characters, Disney princesses, almost exclusively are getting bought out like crazy. So it's just not a surprise to me. I think it was just due time. And then I hope, obviously, you don't want it to bring like the scummy behaviors to the game, but I do think it, like, people that have been invested in the game heavily since the beginning are finally getting some of that payoff. And like recouping some of their money that they invested in stuff like that. I think it's
definitely
super
been seeing those posts. Yeah, I think I saw a post recently where it's like a guy had like one of those like league boxes, and inside was just enchanteds, and I was just like, first of all, the way you store your enchanteds, that's my type of guy. Second of all, like that's a lot. So.
And he had a bunch across the table, and it was across like the play sets of each one, like Cinderella Ballroom Sensation. So I know anytime I see someone with like play sets of Enchanted, I'm kind of always like,
they played.
I bet you they played with them, which again I'm a proponent of. But
absolutely,
you definitely will have those that played with their Enchanteds, and those are not going to be near mint typically. So definitely got to look out for those if you're wanting to get one that's minty. I'm glad because when I pulled that not terribly long ago, the Dumbo Enchanted, and I was playing Purple Steel, I was tempted to throw it in there, but I never did. And now that jumped up to over $1,000, and I'm like,
it's like,
I'm not tied to that card for it to be $1,000. I would take the $1,000 to be able to pay for my Attack of the Vine product over just, and that's what's going to be.
That was the number one reason I wanted to sell the Woodies when I saw the price. I was like,
that's $250.
I can sell 2. That's a case.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, and I think set champs have gotten, I feel like on average, a lot more traffic than previous sets.
No, yeah, because now
that was even before the price was crazy, because like I think our set champ had like 19, and then like the first one I went to was Molten. Obviously, we kind of like all knew the price, and there was like 18 or 19 there, and then there was like 18 at 18 at Comic Mon store when they capped. So
I feel like at towards the end of this, like it's gonna continue going up because now people are gonna be like, set champ is about to be over. I can't get any more. So like the last straggling like stores that still have their set champ, I think those are gonna be like more people are gonna be in there because they're gonna be like, oh, this Woody's gonna go up even further now.
Yeah, I can't, and I won't even lie. For me as a competitive player, I love that. Like, because the fact that it's worth money means people are gonna try, and I think like the last like few set champs, it's just you have your standard people that are gonna try, and it's like the same people in every top 8 around your area. And but with this one, because it's valuable, it kind of pushes those like more casual players or the people that want to be like good or like have like spicy lists or whatever and they're just like trying to like hide it or wait until like a big event to use it. It kind of like pushes them to like, all right, maybe it's time to take that next step, or maybe it's time to break out the sauce and like because you had the potential to make $200+ like
you break out the 5th tramp.
Oh yeah, break out the 5th tramp. Deck checks. Make sure you do deck checks. 30% of the field.
That's nuts. I mean,
yeah,
it's always the same too. It's crazy.
Yeah. So check cards before you go into.
We go to the DLC again. 5 tramps. Be nuts.
That'd be crazy.
Yeah, but it's definitely been interesting, and we even saw like, after the first weekend, Woodies were like 200, 250, like selling in that range.
Mm-hmm.
And then
I know trended down and then bounced back up.
Yeah, just immediately, and it's like we're not even through set champs, so it's kind of crazy how it kind of took a dip and went in the middle of set champs.
Yeah, because we have like 3 weeks, right?
Yeah, this weekend, next weekend, and then the first weekend of July.
Yeah,
that's quite a long time. I'm hoping to make House of Cards or other sponsor stores set champ. Hoping to be able to make it to that. I know I'm will be going for quite a bit. Gonna go to one in Indy.
We actually talked about that. We talked about that. We're like, if anybody scrubs, just find a set champ in Indy. We'll find it. We'll go to it.
That's exactly what I'm gonna. Ashley was like, "Oh, you should bring a core deck," and I was like, "Oh, I don't know." And then I think Corey mentioned it. He's like, "You should just bring a core deck," and I was like, "I get, maybe." And now I'm thinking about it, I was like, man, if I go 0-3, I can just go to a set champ and be like 1 in 3 people that are there.
Yeah, and Tanya was like, oh, just like we can bring core decks, find a set champion if we scrub out, and then if not, we can it would be cool if that was something that like they started doing like Ravensburger started doing like for DLCs. Like if there's a DLC during a set champ, like hold a set champ. Like or like multiple set champs, like best of 16 pods or something like that.
Yeah,
like something like that. But I think that would be actually a really good idea.
Yeah, especially if it's gonna take you away from set champs for that weekend.
Yeah,
it does sometimes feel like before last several sets, it hasn't felt terrible because it was like, oh,
well, I mean, also,
do I want to pay $30 entry fee for a $30 top?
That's what I'm saying. Like, there's some people who are like, oh, well, I got a Simba or I got to let it go, Matt, that's somewhere over there. And then it's just like, I'd rather have that than a set champ, like.
Yeah, I really want one of the foil mats, the Simba or the Mulan. Obviously, I want the Simba more because I'm more tied to Lion King. But
when you get your 10,000 tickets again, there you go.
Yeah, I'll try.
I want the Mulan.
Actually, I want another Elsa mat. That's what I really want.
No.
Save some for the rest of us.
All right. last round, if it means one of us gets there, I'll concede to you.
Let's
Yeah.
go. Let's go. Let's go. Judges didn't hear that. Judges didn't hear that.
I just have to get there.
There was no
No,
collusion.
you can't ask me to concede. I can say I'm going to concede to you. Though. That's legal.
Play Tipo. I scoop. I can't deal with that.
He played the strongest card in the game.
That card single-handedly won someone a DLC.
Yeah. Kind of segueing into the DLC. I know we just had Dortmund, not last weekend, but the weekend before. And
yeah, Dortmund was
I
the same
know
time
it was like
another one in China, right?
Oh yeah, because Lamb won.
Lamb won there. It was two of them, and that one was exclusively streamed on which service court?
Bibly, right?
Yeah, something like that.
Yeah.
That's why a lot of that's why I feel like it wasn't.
I didn't know it was happening actually.
Exactly. Yeah. But yeah, Lamb won that one. It was one at the same time as Dortmund. So a big shout out to that. Both of those DLCs and how they ran and everything. So it was really good.
I know it was interesting because Dortmund was another 4K cap DLC, which I know has only happened one other time. Was that Ghent?
Yeah.
Where there were 2,000 people cap on Friday for day one, and then a 2,000 cap on Saturday for day one, for day one.
Yeah.
And then it was kind of like two separate DLCs, and the winners faced each other for the world's invite to win the DLC.
But this one was only 512, right, or something like that. And all equal up to be like.
I think it was 7.
Strange.
I think it was 7 and 11, something like that.
Yeah. I think the first day only had 500 or so.
Oh, maybe it was like 5, then like 12 or something like that.
It wasn't.
I know it was around 1,800 people.
Yeah, they didn't break the 4, which. I mean, it kind of shows that a lot of people are like, man, I feel like people are just afraid of Infinity more than like they don't like it because of how like powerful, like Corey mentioned before, the cards are. And I mean, still, I mean, I'm just sitting here like, man, Infinity just really like sucks sometimes. So I get it.
Yep.
So, I mean,
I
think you can still buy indie tickets right now.
Yeah, I think we talked about it like a couple weeks ago when we were talking about like how we were going to get into prep. I was just like we were talking about Dortmund numbers being pretty low, and I was just like, yeah, it's a lot of people aren't interested in Infinity, and then like for some people, it's just like too soon. Like rotation obviously happened last year, and but we only had those cards for like a year before that, so it's like all of the things that traumatized you about playing in that format are still there, besides Hiram, and except Hiram and Bucky. Yeah, but like a lot of people just like really hate Red Blue, especially once they got Coil with like Tipos and Sales and
Vision into a prep.
Yeah,
I mean, and Dogs has turned a lot of people off of Infinity as well, just as much as Core.
I mean, but I just feel like Dogs is like no matter what until rotation comes, Dogs is still there. So people are afraid of Dogs. I mean, it's like you're afraid of Dogs in both sets. Like both games.
You can't escape them.
Yeah, you can't escape it.
And they're pretty much the same deck, which is crazy.
I think it's like what
-4 Rapunzel.
Yeah, Bruce said it's like minus the 4 Rapunzels. Like if you looked at his 60, it's like 4 and 4. I was like, oh, okay, sick.
Yeah, and I mean that mirror match just seems absolutely awful. And but I know so many people are just like, but it's the best deck, and that's why I should play.
Yeah, that's like
he says this, and then like today he was playing. He was just like, man, I don't know if I want to play this song deck against Dogs. And my hand is so bad, and proceeds to like just body that guy. And I was like,
and then I got bodied because he just, I had absolutely it was like Akud, Storm, Beyond the Horizon, and like no Cindy. It was just all uninkable hand. I had no turn 1 play, no turn 3 play.
But like, it's not like the deck. It's not like Dogs beat you. It was like,
and then Ursula ripped 3 songs in a row.
Oh yeah.
So I had no hand.
I mean, like that's my thing. Like, I mean, for a while until like Corey and Tanya and everybody and like you are just like, hey, I mean, every deck's gonna lose to something.
Yeah.
Like you're gonna play roulette, and hopefully your luck is good. And I'm just like,
Yep.
is my luck good?
I mean, I've
like
seen you
every
pull
time
some
you
crazy cards.
and every time
give me
you
a couple
draw
packs.
your cards, just act like actually
It's a
get
pack.
get a pack of cards that holds your deck, and just like
Get to
pack
pull it
pop
out.
open. Oh, how'd this iconic get in here?
Has like at locals we were testing. We were playing in a league, and I was playing against Al, and I was like, game one, I was like behind, and I was like, I really need to be on the horizon off the top right here, and I was like, if you're a good deck, be a good deck, be on the horizon. And I was like, yes.
My hand was Big Sisu, Prep, and Leviathan, and I was going to 7, and I was like, okay, I'm in there, and he goes, be on the horizon, my 1F, and I was like, okay.
Yeah. and then the next game we were like, I was like, all right, be on. Don't do. I was like, be right there on turn 3. Be right there on turn 3 for me. Let me do this greedy line. And he was like, I bet it's on the bottom of the deck. So I picked up the deck. It was the very bottom card.
It was so good.
We were
I'm
dying
in
laughing.
there.
It was hilarious.
I was in there. I'm in there. It was easy.
Yeah. So it just shows like. I think the format is fun, but it also sucks at times. But it's a game. It's all what you make of it. So, like, just approach. I think you should play what you're comfortable with, play what you have the most fun with, and then if you do good, you do good. If you get bad matchups, you get bad matchups. Like I think it is.
They say this, but then I'm not allowed to play Triton. Crazy.
You can play Triton.
You're gonna forget the shift target again.
I already crashed out today, and I'm panicking on what to play.
He's gonna forget the shift target again, bro. It's not like don't encourage this. He's gonna be like, oh, I don't have a way to get to Triton 9 in my deck.
Play 4 of every version of him.
He was testing. We were testing red blue items, and I actually saw a list that was on Little Triton, and I was like, "How is your time?"
I was so excited,
and he was like, "Oh, it's not the big one. I don't want to play this.
I want to play big Triton, dude.
Just play Jafar Wheel."
I tried that day too, and I just got just bodied.
Yeah,
like
it's because Wheel is terrible in Infinity because you just give your opponent so many strong cards.
And then I played the Jafar guy on duels by accident, and he bodied me with Jafar, and I was just like, I can't beat Jafars, but I can't play Jafar.
You got skill dipped in Jafar. That's crazy.
Yeah,
I didn't think that was possible.
By Jafar himself.
Yeah, it makes me cry. I was like, my enchanted Jafars are just gonna collect dust now.
Yeah,
I don't know. They might start going up.
Yeah, you never know. They could be $900 tomorrow. You wake up.
I'm keeping 1, but I'm selling 3. They're like $98 right now, I think, or not even.
What's his
striking? No,
striking illusionist.
Striking illusionist.
It is right. Okay.
Yeah. Oh yeah, there's still nothing.
Yeah. It's all nothing.
Not nothing.
Okay, not nothing. They've went up. Like market is 56, but lowest verified is 94 now.
Yeah, it's because some guy's gonna bring it to the DLC.
Wait, Nate, who's not allowed to complain? What are we not allowed to complain about?
Al's not allowed to complain if he plays his fun deck of Triton.
Oh no, he's still gonna complain. There's no stopping.
I 1,000%. I have an invite to Worlds Gold Mickey. I'm still gonna find something to complain about.
You ain't a lie.
Oh, I know.
I could win the entire thing, and I'm still gonna complain.
Yeah, he's gonna be like, "Well, we still need to ban Tramp."
Oh yeah,
and Doc. And
but sir, you played Tramp. I know. I don't like it.
I had a funny interaction where I was playing Hillary, and I was like, I hate steel deck players because all they do is top deck Doc. And she was like, "You're playing dogs," and I was like, "Yeah, but this isn't as bad as top deck Doc." And she's like, "Tramp's not as bad as top deck Doc," and I was like, "Nope."
Nah.
Nope.
Okay.
Only Doc.
Discard nothing. Draw 2. Crazy.
Yeah. It's like
Tramp. I have to draw and discard, so you lose your hand. Like, how do you get to keep it?
No advantage gained at all.
0. Doc, too much advantage. Man wins the lottery and still complains. Day.
Yeah.
Day. Too much money to carry. What am I supposed to do with all that?
Give it to me. let me carry some of that. But I know we're all like, I know we're kind of like excited, not excited, because like Infinity is kind of brutal to play, but I'm excited. Steak too buttery, house too big, steak too buttery. But I'm excited for the zoo. They have capybaras. Cool. We're going up on Friday. We all, not all of us, but a chunk of us opted out of doing the side event to go hang out at the zoo and have a good day and relax before grinding. Especially, I know like a couple of people are on red blue items, and that takes a lot of brain power, which is why I'm not playing it. So I might play like Drooly Baby, or maybe I'll slip into some dogs, you know.
Yeah, I should just turn my brain off
Pivot.
and play something like Burn or something.
Oh God, I've actually seen so much green purple Burn showing up lately. It's actually kind of tilting. Just because nothing's worse than like losing a game where you couldn't do anything. And then that's like, oh, I should just play Pirate's Life at 4 in every deck that I play.
Yellow discard. That deck is hard to play.
The deck's not real. It's not real. That deck did not do anything against a Sisu.
Oh, yeah.
Corey, master.
Whoa.
What am I mastering?
Green yellow discard.
Absolutely not.
I think you tried it once.
I did. I was decent with it.
Ashton tried it. She was like immediately like, take me out. When I was like, oh, yeah, got it.
I played her and she was like, I don't know what I'm doing. And I was like, yeah, you picked the hardest deck in Infinity to play.
She was like, I'm so glad I'm not doing Infinity, but I wanted to go to hang out with my friends.
Of course. That's the main appeal.
It is.
Yeah. And also, not last chance, because obviously there's other CCQs, I think. I don't know where exactly. But then also the LCQs for Continentals, but this is going to be the last big push for a lot of people to try to qualify for North American Continentals. So
I'm more excited for Disney to go to Disneyland and see DJ compete. I'm just gonna attempt to try, and
other people, you and everyone else is gonna compete too. And
no, that's what I'm saying. I'm gonna attempt to try it, but then I'm just like, okay, if it doesn't happen, I wasn't expecting much, but the promos look really good.
That's why
they're
I'm also super glad. Oh, but that Horseman Matt, I will literally.
Oh my God,
I'd kiss somebody for it.
I mean,
I'd kiss
obviously, ultimate goal is to make top 8 to get to Worlds, but top 64 out of 132 for North American Continentals. So
you get it.
Half the field just be in top half, and you get the Headless Horseman, Matt, and card. That Matt is going to be.
There's non-foil versions of those cards, right?
Yeah.
That we can get. Oh, okay.
Mm-hmm. They usually have non-foil promos. Like if you get if you do like
not
the else,
because like Elsa's Ice Palace and
not all of them.
It was
but like so last year with the LCQ we got the
Baymax
and the Baymax and Cusco. But you only got one for doing the LCQ. And then, like, they gave you, like, 2 rush tickets to go do side events that inevitably netted you another 1 or 2 of the whichever promo. But yeah, I don't think there was no Elsa's Ice Palace or Invited to the Ball. I think it's just, like, the first, like, 2. The ones that I think everybody that qualifies gets off rip.
Yeah. Well, yeah, and it's interesting because Invited to the Ball was your participation for making Continentals, which is the equivalent of the standout. There wasn't a non-foil of the Invited to the Ball, but there is going to be a non-foil version of standout.
Mm-hmm.
So that is a little interesting. I don't have like the only selfish thoughts I have is that I'm already getting the foil one, so I'm like, Oh, well, maybe there should be a non-foil version.
And I mean the invited to the ball was like $1,300 off rip, so it's like that pays for your trip. Like,
and now though, I'd be with how the market is, I'd be like, if this looks good, I might send it to get graded.
Yeah.
With how crazy the market is right now, where you can just
and if it keeps trending with more Pixar releases, because I know like a lot of people like Toy Story, but a lot of people really like Monsters Inc. A lot of people are huge fans of Up. I know eventually we're gonna get a Wall-E
and Coco, right? That's the next one. Coco, everyone loves. A lot of people love Coco.
I just watched it not too long ago. Pretty good.
It's a good movie.
Love the music.
So we got a lot of things to look forward to coming up. So I think of the nice thing too is we're starting. They announced that we are going to be getting some card reveals during Indy.
Finally.
So we'll have that to look forward to, and then when we come back from Indy, we get the special lore cast on the 23rd.
Yep.
Where we'll have more reveals and kick off the reveal season for the next set.
The announcement of Tramp getting banned in core.
No, it rotates when the set comes out.
I know. I was just trying to cheer. I was trying to cheer people up.
I mean, that's good news. But for those of us going to Continentals, we immediately have to pivot from, and we don't even get to enjoy core really. We get to because we pivot from Indy, prepping for Infinity
to post rotation.
To post rotation right after. So
it's gonna be a whole new world.
Yep.
No, that card's still banned.
This is very true.
Unless they reprint it.
So, Gen Con. That's crazy.
Nah, Gen Con doesn't exist.
What Nate should do is just refund his Gen Con ticket and then just go to Indy with us.
You mean go to DC with us? Or Disneyland with us?
Disneyland?
That too.
I was going to say DCA, but...
He should do both.
Yeah. Oh. Yeah, Disneyland's gonna be fun. I'm trying, which I need to confirm dates tonight.
Yeah, we're all kind of like waiting to still get tickets to make sure we're able to get off work and everything still. So
work is just.
Yeah, I know how hard you work over there. But so I think there's a lot of stuff to look forward to with the game. I think a lot, like
definitely,
obviously, like in terms of like the game progression, we know this was a shorter set to kind of like sync up rotation with Continental's qualification. So now expect going into next season we should always get rotation right before Continentals. So I think it makes for an exciting season because the format going into from Continentals to Worlds is going to always be like fresh and new. So see what people that qualify are able to come up with. Y'all think with rotation, any new mechanics? No, but we do know that the rotation is going to bring back dual links.
I'm excited about that.
Yeah, because our old dual links will all rotate.
All rotate except Ink guys are getting reprinted just for you, DJ.
And so I'm gonna go start playing a different game. A great time to sell out. No.
First card they reveal at Indy.
No, it's fine. Ink guys it's pretty toxic.
Dual inks ? Yeah, the cards with two colors on it.
With 2 colors, bro. A dual DUAL.
Yeah, dueling inks.
He's old, guys. Like, you gotta give him a break.
They're homophones, bro.
He said, "JK, I knew that."
Okay.
You sure about that?
I can't imagine dealing with this guy, dude. It's gonna be so bad.
Yeah, I'm excited. I'm excited to obviously round out this Infinity adventure that we've been on for the last like 6 weeks, and then get back into playing the regular game. Obviously, I'm really hoping we also get a very strong announcement for next season. I would like to see 5 or 6 DLCs 5 or 6 DLCs in NA, 5 or 6 DLCs, maybe 6 or 7 DLCs.
Yeah,
But
that's a great point because I think they tried to go so heavy with the CCQs, and while I, will give them
appreciate
a
it.
thumbs up, and that's appreciated to kind of just tack on to these already amazing events that these third parties that are not Ravensburger originated events. It does feel very difficult because I can just speak for myself, and I think I can speak for several of us. It's very if our goal is to get an invite, it's very difficult to financially, logistically with work and things like that on our families travel to these CCQs for
Where
that
you have
chance
to
of
get first.
where you have to get first. It's so top heavy in that sense. And
Or
don't get me
second
wrong,
with the outer.
it's fun to still go to these events, and I know there's other prize support, but it rewards and more power to all the people that do
Yeah,
get
the
to
better
travel
players.
all of these events and consistently top. They're definitely getting rewarded for these events because they're able to go and kind of
But I
almost
feel
essentially
like
fund the next one, which
yeah,
is pretty cool.
so the only bad part is like what? So when you go to DLC, your invite is how like top 32?
Top 32.
So top 32, so 30, whatever, and then there's pass downs. So like if you get top 32 again,
There'll
they'll
be
go to
probably
whatever.
a decent bit.
So when you go to CCQ, it's only one person, and then from there is one pass down.
I mean, it could pass down any number of times. Yeah. It just depends on how many people at the top of the food chain have invites. What I mean?
I feel like it's just so rough though with CCQs, like you said before, because I feel like it's the same people.
I mean, it's just I think it's I think CCQs are a good concept.
Yeah.
I think it was a good creative way for them to keep the attendance at the same rate that they had last year without being able to host more DLCs. But I think just in general, it's more conducive for the game to have more high level events where it's like a larger scale event. Like obviously, like going like we saw CCQs that were 40 players. So that
was recent, right?
The last one was 60 players at the World Class Cards, and don't get me wrong, they're well run events, and like I know everyone was talking about the World Class Cards venue, which I will say that's World Class Cards. They go big for everything, and so it felt when you were watching the stream like a much bigger event, which is really awesome because
that's good. Yeah,
every event, is there's still high stakes for those 60 players that are playing it.
Yeah,
but it does still feel kind of strange when it's like
60
back in the day we had some 1K tournaments and like 2K tournaments like scaling locally that went up to I think we had 50 or so.
We had 56 at a set champ once.
Yeah. And so it does feel a little weird that a large set champ is essentially a win your ticket to Continentals type deal. But yeah, I agree. They're a great concept, and I think they're a decent band-aid for this season. But I think going alongside more DLCs for next season, I think is
or at least for the CCQs, don't just make it one person. Make it.
No, I mean the issue is if they make it more than one, it scales harder than DLC, so it becomes more advantageous to go to a CCQ than a DLC.
Because like only 60 people, like
if 1 in 60 is like significantly less than 32 out of 2,098. You know what I mean? So it's like you're playing the odds. It's harder to get. It's obviously really hard to get first, just like it's hard to get top 32 out of DLC. I just want to see more official events, even if they have more DLCs, but keep the CCQ concept. But instead of it being on a store or a vendor, it's still Ravensburger hosted, just on a smaller scale with a smaller cap and like a isolated venue. You know what I mean? Just kind of like how other card games do, like Yu-Gi-Oh has regionals in Greenville, and it's just like, oh, this is one ballroom in a hotel room. It's 300 people cap. Like first top 8 gets invites. You know what I mean? So it's like It's still like a big event, still done by them, but it's like a smaller scale. So they kind of have like a middle ground instead of relying on stores to carry the burden. You know what I mean? But I think that, like I said, it was a good band-aid for this season. I would just like to see it improved upon next season. If they can't give us more DLCs, which I'm
assuming they can.
If they don't give us more DLCs, I know people will riot.
But wasn't it like they did the so few DLCs because it was a new person hosting them from I think it was PBG before, and now it was someone else.
Infinity.
Pastimes.
So now that it's after their first year, they're probably going to be like, okay, now we know what we're doing with Disney Lorcana. At least then we can probably do more. I'm assuming.
Possibly.
Hopefully.
It's also interesting when we're looking to not so long from now, Continentals for North America and then Continentals for Europe. Europe had so many more. And again, I don't know the numbers of like percentage of population, whatnot, but I know they have just under 200 people that'll be at their European Continentals, but it's still the same, like top 64 get the Headless Horseman playmat. And whereas we have 132, like 60 less people, and it's still top 64 and get the same pricing. So I imagine it's going to be a little bit harder in Europe.
I mean, it just makes, not to be like, oh, well, it sucks to be them, but, I think that's just because it's not enough to scale up the pricing, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
So, because, like, I think, like, tournaments, they go from, like, 128 to 256. So, if it's within that 256, it's still a top 64 cut or top 32 cut or whatever. So,
it makes sense.
Yeah.
I didn't think about that.
I was just curious how there is so many more qualified for the European DLC, which I don't know if Europe as a whole, like the whole region, is just that much more.
They had the 4,000 player one, right?
It was top 32, I think, of each day.
Each day. So I'm assuming that's why, and I'm assuming that in Europe they include Australia, and then no. Okay,
Australia is its own thing. It's Oceania.
Just like Brazil has their own.
Oh, okay. So but when they do the Continentals, they'll have their own as well. I didn't know that.
Yeah.
Oh,
there will be.
I don't know exactly how it goes.
Yeah, it'll be like an Oceania in Asia, and then like
I can't wait to see how many people
Latam.
Because you just brought that up, so now I'm thinking, oh man, if it's top 64, and it's just like, hey, only 64 people showed up. That'd be pretty cool.
Yeah, I think if more would show up, if they offered more than that, though, potentially, like that's like just depends on what else is going on in the world. You know what I mean? Because like I know if there's like a DLC or like if there's like a set release potentially, like a lot of people will forego a CCQ to go to like their set releases because they need the new product. You know what I mean? So it just depends. I mean, that's what I'm saying. I think it would be more advantageous if they had like a structured mid-level event between set champs and the DLC, just where like maybe like top 8 got invites or top 4 got invites if it's like depending on the scale. So we'll see what they do though. I'm sure they're on top of it and planning it out, especially after the feedback when they announced last season where everybody was like 3 DLCs. Are you kidding me?
Yeah. But I mean, I feel like every season they do just a better job. More and more.
Pokemon does not do that. They have like store championships, and then they have regionals, and then they have like
is there a point system in there?
There was. I think there still is, but it's like a lot different now, and they made it a lot more restrictive, so less people qualify. Probably just logistically made more sense for them given the scale of their game, but we'll see.
That's also Pokemon's been around for how long?
20 years. 30 years, right? It's the 30th anniversary now.
Yeah, 30th anniversary. So like what? The Lorcana's been around for what? 2? 3?
This is year. We're about to be year 3 in August.
I mean, yeah.
No. Obviously, there's always room for improvement in anything almost, but
they're doing
I can say, regardless of Infinity kind of being a little iffy in sentiment for a lot of people, I'll say I'm guilty of it as well. Overall sentiment still extreme excitement for like the next set and post rotation again, just to freshen things up, hopefully.
But we're not going to. It's going to be the end of Infinity. We're going to see it definitely at Worlds, I'm assuming.
If they want to, I think this is the big test. I feel like they're going to see how much do they support it, because they haven't supported it until then. It was kind of almost, hey, we gave you this a whole new world promo event, and that was kind of like,
that was it.
What are we doing? Oh, we're just playing Infinity. Okay. And then at the time we were playing for getting these like little, what we thought were only like $5 whole new world promos, and then but yeah, and then this event, but there was no like, oh, you have to play Infinity at this set champ. At split focus. So I think we'll see a lot more after Indy and going into the next season, potentially Worlds.
You don't see it going on continually with Infinity.
I don't. I think it's a cute concept. I think they will really want to support it. I think there's like a very niche crowd that really likes Infinity, but after seeing their 4,000 event barely hit 50%,
true.
And then Indy's tickets still on sale, and it's a 2,000 person event.
Yeah,
I mean, like logistically, like you're just like, as a company, I don't think you can look at that and be like,
we made it.
It's still a good idea.
Yeah.
So it's like, I could definitely see it being like tapered down to just a side event during at DLCs. I highly doubt it will be a required event like Indy this next season, just because I think this is a clear representation that it doesn't have the appeal that they were anticipating it having. I think it was a cool idea because like a lot of people were really upset when they're like, oh, there's a rotation, I'm going to lose all my favorite cards from set 1, 2, 3, blah, 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 cry about it. Like, that just is what it is. But, like, I definitely don't see it continuing, especially if the participation and attendance stays that low for those events.
True.
I mean, Indy might cap just because people, I know NA players love to play regardless. What could still get up there, but I doubt it. And I mean, just kind of shows with the European event. So,
yeah. And I can't even say like, oh, I get to play my favorite cards again because Whole New World's not played. That was one of my favorite cards.
Yeah.
But yeah, I think it's going to be, I would agree with Corey and say as a business, I feel like it would be a lot better to excel very well with the core format and just run those events immaculately and rather than kind of, hey, we have the core format and everything, go, and then we're gonna completely drop you. Here's Infinity.
DLC.
Play it.
Yeah.
What? Oh, okay. It just kind of puts like a big little roadblock for a lot of people, and we had even local issues of some people wanting to play at locals Infinity and some wanting to play core. I see Questing Queens is rating us. Appreciate you.
Probably won't be much longer. Appreciate
it. We're kind of winding down ourselves. We're just past the hour, but we appreciate you nonetheless. Just kind of yapping about the state of the game and what we think the future is going to be for season 3 of Lorcana competitive scene.
Yeah. I just for me personally, also just like as a player that I play like every day, like whether it be on duels or going to a shop or anything like that, like Infinity just doesn't like get me excited. You know what I mean? Like I've been in that format. Like sure, every new set and every new card that comes out, you kind of like have to like evaluate, is this card going to be like insane in Infinity? Is this card going to be like groundbreaking in Infinity? But if not, I'm just like, if I don't have to worry about it, I just don't have that thought. I'm just like, oh, this card is going to be great. Like this card is good in core. I want to build a deck around this. Ready for Indy is a bold statement.
I'm ready to have fun with some friends, play some fun games of Lorcana, meet some new people.
I feel like
I know we've touched on this a long time ago, and we've been focused more on the competitive side of things. But I will say DLCs feel a lot like almost like a reunion. It feels like because there's so many people that you live nowhere near, but you kind of just get back together. Hey, how's it been? Like, there's so many great people in this community, and I feel like even in the matches that I lost, I still feel like I was able to just have a good conversation with good people, which is means a lot for when you're trying to be really competitive.
I'm just ready to see capybaras at the zoo on Friday.
Yeah.
And then I don't think there's we've been prepping for Indy for 3, 4, 5, 6 weeks now. And I still don't feel like confident in anything. I'm just like, everything has like one matchup that's like brutally bad, and then you have great matchups that's fun. And you're like, yeah, this is good. I hope you're enjoying this throttling that I'm giving you right now as much as I am.
So bad.
So set champs were great. I won a set champ. DJ made it to the finals of a set champ. Al hasn't participated in a set champ yet. He's been sick, but I'm happy. I got to turn brain off, play dog, win play match. DJ's been playing Blurple.
Yeah, for the first time ever. I got second place, but I did get a giant card, so I was very happy. Got Elsa, who I love Elsa, and my son was very excited. That was one of the things when I got the Elsa big card. I was so excited to just bring it home because my son loves Frozen, and he was like, I was like, "Who's this?" And he's like, "It's Elsa." And so just seeing my almost 3-year-old light up with the Disney characters that he started watching Disney movies and become attached to the characters. I got to show him Toy Story for the first time, and he'll say like, Daddy watched Toy Story when he was a kid, and because I told him that that's what I grew up on. And
you don't have to do that.
I mean, and then
we don't have to do that.
What? Talk about how old we are.
I watched it when I was a kid.
Yeah. I'm turning 35 this year. I'm not okay. So but I live vicariously through my son, who I love more than anything.
Don't worry, DJ. You don't look a day over 47.
Oh yeah, I'm gonna go from looking like all baby face to just looking elderly. It's gonna be terrible. But yeah, no. So it's just amazing that part of like our personal lives blends into the game that we play, and the content we try to make here on Ohana Boys when we don't skip a couple weeks of our podcast. So yeah, no, it's awesome to be here and talk with everybody and share our love for the game and the community and whatnot.
Yeah, if you're in Indy and you see any Ohana jerseys, always feel free to
bright pink and blue. You can't miss us.
Yeah, you can't miss us. Feel free to come up, say hi. We'll all be there having a good time. Trying to join DJ at Continentals. I was close, but
I'm going. Whether I call or not, I'm going.
I mean, I'm going to LCQ.
Yeah, but I would more people
I would like
to
not have to LCQ. Awesome.
Yeah, I love all the jerseys too, because it just provides more of a sense of community and like oh, you bring your people.
Their jerseys are also bright pink and blue.
Yes.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, we always get told our jerseys everybody loves our jerseys. So we'll see. We'll definitely run into each other. We'll have the pink and blue jersey collab.
Yeah, we'll have a pink and blue jersey group
photo.
Wow. That was it. I have to take a photo then.
Yeah, and I know a bunch of people like hating on the AI things. I will say my wife did buy like the graphics and whatnot to make our logo, so she does graphic design, so it was not generated there. But yeah, no, I think it's cool. I got asked, and last little segue because of the logo and our jerseys. I was wearing my jersey, I think to Dragon Sword,
Mm.
and I always stop at a gas station, get a drink and protein bar because I'm probably not going to eat the rest of the day. And
Yeah, because you're slow playing, you don't have time.
yeah, exactly.
Speaking facts right here. I never thought about that. Like
anyway, the dude at the front desk is like, "You play softball?" And I was like, "No, I play a card game." And he's like, "Oh, like poker?" And I was like, "No, it's a Disney card game that I play competitively." And he's like, "What?" And I was
that.
like, he was like, "Why?" And I was like, "I've made actually a decent amount of money playing this game, and it's really fun." And he's like, "People make money weird ways nowadays." And it was just such the strangest interaction. I was like, "Have a great day. Thanks for checking out."
Ashton has the same interactions at her job, and she's just like,
yeah.
"Where are you guys going?" She's like, me and my husband are gonna go play cards," and they always go, "Poker? No."
Like, no.
Like it's like
throw
Pokemon, but with Disney
go
characters.
princess.
And they're like, "Oh,
I'm gonna attack your villain with my princess and quest for game." And they're like, "What are you talking about?"
I can never explain it. Yeah, when people don't play card games and you try to explain it to them, it's a lot. I just stopped doing it.
Yeah.
I just always tell people I'm going to play trading cards, and then they're like, "What kind of trading cards?" And they're like, "Magic," and I'm like, "No, Disney trading cards." And then they're like,
"Is Magic involved?"
They always just like judge a little harder, but I don't care. I will gladly play my Disney princesses any day.
Oh God!
Just wait till Wally comes out, then I'll be playing Disney robots.
Yeah, he's gonna cosplay as Wally.
I'm gonna even have a little roach with me.
Al's gonna scoop immediately.
No.
I'm gonna put it right on the playmat when I'm sitting across from Al and Logos.
The one time I'm gonna have like a good clear shot to like make top 8 or something, or he's gonna be like my opponent. He's gonna break it out, put it down, be like, I'm going home. That was my one time to shine. You ruined it. Thanks.
Yep. No bugs for Hal.
Absolutely not. If they ever do Bugs Life and the most broken cards are in there, not me. I'm out.
Oh yeah, the Widow.
Any of them. I'm good. That's a stupid movie.
I love Bugs Life.
Bugs Life. Who did the poo-poo planet?
Terrible.
I'm a beautiful butterfly, y'all. Those cards are gonna be so great.
I can't wait. There's so much more potential in this game. Tuck and roll. Oh yeah.
I don't.
Yeah, they could probably have a similar treatment for Tuck and Roll that they did for Chip and Dale, where they have their own cards, but there's also like
a tuck and a roll.
A tuck and roll. Well, yeah, they have a. I've completely forgot that the cards that they did reveal. Well, I don't know if they officially revealed them for the next set. They were not.
No,
but there are some more duos involved.
Yeah, which is awesome.
Which is pretty cool. I like that aspect because a lot of it is like tag teams, and it's very much like the iconic duos together. But it'd be interesting to see because some, I think,
you can shift on either one.
Or I think you need both to shift into that one. So you have to put both of the characters under.
So yeah, I have to play like a poly or something like that.
Yeah, like polymerization. Yeah. I was like, wait, what? Like poly want a cracker, like a parrot? But yeah.
It's gonna be fun. I'm excited for that. Definitely.
Have a good night. Yeah, we'll see you this weekend. Looking forward to it.
Yeah,
link summoning. That's
we're also probably gonna bring this thing to a close. We gotta go play Next Chameleon.
Oh yeah, the Commander-ish type format. I never got into Commander when I played Magic, but yeah, I know some people have tried to make I forget what they call it.
I don't remember.
Kind of the equivalent.
It's hero something.
Oh, yeah. Where you have like a champion hero. So
that would be pretty cool. I like that.
Yeah.
Let's see who
sky's the limit with where we can go. We'll see how far I'll go in this game before we let it go. But I think we're gonna let the stream go over to another channel, and will
like
hit up some other
Malferon.
people.
Who?
Malferon MD.
Oh, snap.
He's got 16.
Oh, I think this might have been who I watched this Blue Steel list. I almost played it at Set Champ. I was too lazy to build it. But yeah, stay tuned. We'll hopefully have some updates Tuesday of next week as our normally scheduled Ohana Boys, and hopefully some positive news after DLC Indy. Peace.
Dude. Blue Steel.
Yeah, I told you he was playing Blue Steel.